Yeah, I suppose this weekend, Joe's a bit of a strange one, and that there's nothing really riding on the game. How are you approaching it?
Yeah, I think we approach it like every game. A win still good for the team. It's still building momentum into going back in a couple of Rabo games. So I think we approach it like we approach any game. We want to get certain things out of our set piece, out of our back play. A lot of guys stepping in that they wants to put their hands up. For the next Rabo games coming up. So I think everyone's approaching it in the right way. I think we worked hard so far this week, and we'll probably continue that on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, it was a difficult one last weekend. The conditions weren't great, were they? So it was a bit of a stop-start game, but you got a win in the end, which was a boost, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is. We were really happy about the win. We did a lot of things good in the game, but we also cost ourselves in a couple of things that we did. But a lot of the younger guys coming in really stepped up. They showed they can play at this level and further. So they really did well. I think the older guys in the team also did really good. So it wasn't a pretty game, but we needed a win, and I think that helped us a lot with momentum for this week.
Yeah. Is it a positive to see boys year after year almost stepping up? Some of the younger boys coming through all the time, some of these young players.
Yeah, it's necessary, especially in Wales rugby. You want guys from the academy coming through, regional guys. There's a couple of overseas players here, like myself, but majority of the boys are Welsh, that's coming through. And that's always good, You need that in a professional setup, and it's also good for the older guys, getting pushed by the younger guys, wanting to make space for themselves.
Yeah, I know we found it this year. Obviously, there's a lot of competition for that second row jersey this year, with Jake having played as he has done, and obviously in the Welsh squad now.
Yeah, no, look, there's a good competition between the locks here, but I think we all wish Jake really well, and he's got an opportunity this year, and he really has used it, So there's always locks knocking on the door, me, George, Rich Kelly, some of the younger guys. But we're really happy for Jake. He's really deserved it, and I think he'll do well with Wales.
I suppose this game now this weekend is a challenge to, as you mentioned, build towards the Rabo, because you need wins in the competition there, really, don't you?
Yeah.
Looking forward to the rest of the season. Can you still challenge for that top 4?
Yeah, we try to take it game by game, week by week. It's always you always have targets towards the end of the season, but I think for now we're trying to take game by game. This upcoming week's a very important game for us. Might not be riding a lot in the LV Cup, but that builds momentum into the Rabo for us again, like last week built into this week. So each, a lot of the boys playing this weekend is going to play in the Rabo as well. We still have all our Welsh boys gone. So by no means is it going to be an entirely changed team, by the time Pro 12 comes around. So it is important. Momentum is really important for us. We've had a couple of really good wins this year, but then we've backed them up with losses or not performances that we wanted to. So momentum is probably the thing we're looking for most at the moment.
Yeah, and I suppose this time last year you put together a bit of a run as well, didn't you, towards the end of the season? I suppose that'd be the aim again, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think last year the boys that stepped up for, again, the Welsh guys leaving really made their mark, and a lot of them as regular starters in this season. So that was the breathing ground for a lot of the players for this year, and it's going to be the exact same this year. There's a lot of guys giving opportunities, playing really well, and their aim is going to be to make it as hard as possible for the boys coming back, to get back into those positions.
Yeah.